Hi guys, my name is Lucia and welcome back to another video in my series Make Up Your Mind, where I talk about makeup related things I have made my mind up about. If you've missed any video in this series, I will link my playlist down below. Today I'm going to be filming a video that is inspired by Lauren May Beauty. She is a YouTuber and she makes these videos called Products I'm Not Surprised Are on Sale at Sephora. I will of course link her channel down below, but I have watched those videos and I wanted to do a spin-off of that of products that should be on sale at Sephora. Products that are either overpriced just for the sake of being overpriced, or products that really aren't that good, that don't have that great reviews, that are still way too expensive. Of course, these are all my personal opinions. Money is incredibly subjective. What is expensive to you might not be expensive to me and vice versa, but let's get right on into it. The first product is from Kat Von D. This is the Lock-It Powder Foundation and it is $36. The reason this is on this list is because Kat Von D is not doing so well as a brand. A lot of her stuff is showing up at TJ Maxx and other discount stores. She recently made that YouTube video trying to clear her name, sort of. Not really gonna get into the drama of that. There's a ton of videos out there analyzing what she said and why it didn't really help her situation, but I just feel like $36 for a powder foundation is too much money for her brand right now. Not enough people are buying her stuff, and I think that if she were to lower the prices a little, it might make people a little bit more inclined to purchase her stuff, but maybe not. Maybe she's dug herself into this hole that she really can't get out of. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think lowering the prices of her products would make her not a more popular brand right now, because I don't really think she can be popular right now. She's so controversial, but if it would make people more inclined to buy her products. Next, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Eyeshadow Palette. This is in the shade Pillow Talk, but they have a ton of different shades, and this is $53. And I remember when I first started watching YouTube, when I first got into the makeup community, I remember people using this. I think Tanya Burr was the person, and Lily Pebbles I would see using this a lot, and I just remember thinking, how is that so expensive? And then I've seen some reviews of people using these quads where they're not even that great quality. Charlotte Tilbury is an extremely luxury brand, at least in my opinion. I've never tried any of her stuff because it's just not in my price range. It's not something that I could drop the money on, but I feel as though something about this doesn't sit right to me. Even though it's a luxury brand, I feel like there should either be more shadows or it should be less money. I don't know, or maybe the quality should be like out of this world, you know, like Pat McGrath has really great quality and that is really expensive makeup, but these quads, they're not anything special, and for the price range, it honestly, when I look at this, it just feels like a ripoff. Like it feels like Charlotte Tilbury is ripping you off, and I don't like that feeling, and I think that I would like to see them lower the price. Now, of course, they are a luxury brand. They don't care what I think. They're probably never going to lower this price tag, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that one. Next, we have another thing that's very similar to what I just talked about. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette, and this is $45. I think what gets me about this is the size of it, because $45 isn't that expensive for a luxury brand to have a face palette. In fact, it's not really expensive at all. That's kind of a standard price you would expect to pay at Sephora, but this is tiny. This is like this big. It's the size of an eyeshadow quad, except the pans are slightly bigger, and I think that bothers me because first of all, when you're trying to use a bronzer or a blush, it can be difficult to get your brush into something that is so small. But also, this is Dior, and I don't think that their packaging needed to be so compact. It's not even that the pans are so small, it's that they used such a small surface area to put them in, and I feel like if they were spread out even a tiny bit more, it would be slightly easier to use. Also, the Dior packaging just doesn't wow me. This is a plastic packaging, and for that amount of money, I feel like you would expect something more, but at the same time, it is very pretty. So, I don't know, those are a couple things that it's more my personal preference than there's something wrong with the product or the brand. But that's just kind of always how I felt about these luxury products that are kind of overpriced just for the sake of being overpriced. Now I have something that should be on sale because it is a terrible product. I have used this product. I gave it away to a friend. It was actually decluttered to me, so I wasn't the person who bought it. Someone else got it and they decluttered it to me, and then I didn't like it and I decluttered it to someone else. This is the Urban Decay Naked Flushed Palette. These were really popular when they first came out, not necessarily because they were great quality. It was just that a lot of people were talking about them, and they came out years and years ago before there was new makeup releases every single day, and it was Urban Decay. So this was a big deal when it came out. You might have heard of this. They have a bunch of different shades. Not a bunch, they have 4, but that's better than nothing. They have a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush in one pan. This product was so bad. The blush, orange, straight up orange. The highlighter, no pigmentation. It wasn't one of those ones where you get a nice soft glow. It was like, I'm scraping this and it's chalky and it's not working. What is happening? And then the blush was all right. It was fine, but I didn't love the tone, and it's this tiny little sliver of a pan that's in the same pan as the other products, so you're gonna get all mixed up if you start to use all of these a lot. It's just not a good product. I can't believe it's still $34. I really thought that this was discontinued, but I guess not. It should be. Sorry, Urban Decay, but it should be. I have another Kat Von D product. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Face Contour Refillable Palette. It is $49, and it's interesting because when I first got into makeup, prices like this didn't faze me. $50 for a palette didn't faze me the way it does now. I'm on a no-buy. It's been going on for 4.5 months. I've done a ton of project panning, a ton of decluttering. This is my 3rd no-buy that I've been on, so I've gotten into this mindset where I'm very much aware of how much things cost and how overpriced everything in the makeup industry is. So this isn't necessarily Kat Von D's product that should be on sale. It's the fact that this is a product that is just shy of $50 that 2 or 3 years ago I would have been like, oh, of course it's $50, like that makes sense. And now I'm like, $50? Like, that is so much money. You could do so much with that money. And then you get back to the whole thing I was talking about earlier where Kat Von D is struggling. Maybe if she had this product on sale, I think it would do very well. I think if she knocked this down $10, you know, maybe not just a general sale, but maybe if it was a special, you know how Ulta does 21 Days of Beauty, maybe if Sephora did something like that and this was in that batch of products, I think it would do well, and I think that it would help her brand. But it was just shocking to me to see that number and to really understand that we have normalized these numbers. We have normalized paying so much money for products. And why? Why have we let that become the norm? Well, it's because they all cost that much, but does that mean they should? Does that mean they should be that expensive? I don't know. It's a debate that, you know, I can't say yes or no right now, but it's just something to think about. The next product is already on sale, but I think it needs to be on sale for even less than it is. This is the Sephora Collection Pro Dimensional Highlighting Palette. It was $42. Now it's on sale for $28, and honey, I do not see anyone paying $28 for this. I talked about this in a certain video. I honestly do not remember which. It was probably a Make Up Your Mind video, but basically this got terrible reviews. It does not have good reviews on the website. It didn't have good reviews when I saw people using it in videos. It's essentially petroleum jelly that sort of has pigmentation and sparkles that they want you to put on your face. However, it doesn't give you that nice wet look. You know how some highlighters are for more editorial styles and it gives you that nice wet look and it is a jelly consistency, but it works? This doesn't. And I remember Kathleen Light speaking about this and being like, it's not a cute look. Like, literally, if you want to use this, just take some petroleum jelly and put it on your cheekbones, and that's what this is. I can't believe this product is still around. Honest to God, I cannot believe it. When I saw this on the website, I was like, oh my God, like, you're still here? Like, didn't you get the memo, Becky? Like, party's over. Go home, sweetheart, go home. This is another flop, in my opinion, from Urban Decay. I know a lot of people still buy this and own this. One of my best friends owns this, and you definitely can make it work and use it, but it's not necessarily good for what it intended to be. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Shimmering Powder for Face and Body, and basically people thought that this was going to be a highlighter, and it's not. It's so much glitter. It's not chunky glitter, but it's basically all glitter, and it says it's for the face and body. So yes, were we wrong? Was it not supposed to be the general highlighter that we thought it was? For sure, but I know a lot of people still complained like, oh, this is still just so glittery and a waste of your money, and it is $34. It doesn't have great reviews on the website. At least for me, I might actually be interested in this if it was less money. Like I said, my friend has this, and it's really pretty for what it is. Like if you just want a ton of glitter, but you don't want to have to use loose glitter, like this is really pretty and you can use it on your body, but for $34, I am not buying this. I am just not doing it. It's not worth it. I'd rather buy something that I actually know I will use on a daily basis, but maybe if it was $20, I don't know, I might consider it. This is the Tom Ford 24 Karat Lip Blush, which I believe is a lip balm. It's one of those lip balms with the flower-like thing in it, although instead of flowers, this is gold. And this is $55. Let that just sink in. This lip balm that is infused with gold is $55. You could go to a concert with $55. Maybe not great seats, but you could do it. That is so much money. You know how much I spend on lip balm? I don't know, $3? Burt's Bees all the way. The other thing is that this has terrible reviews. There's only 8 reviews, but a lot of them are saying, do not buy this product. This product is terrible. It does not moisturize. It is not Tom Ford quality. Don't spend your money on it. So when you see something that's already a little bit gimmicky and is way up there in price, and then it has awful reviews, oh, no. This should definitely be on sale. It is limited edition, so I'm sure they're not too worried about selling all of them, but yikes. This one that's a no from me. This is the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighter. It is $30. There are 3 shades, and when this first came out, I was really intrigued by this because the packaging is stunning, and the actual look of the product in the pan is stunning. But I didn't hear good reviews about this. I heard that it didn't sit on the skin very well, it didn't transfer very well, there wasn't a lot of pigment, and it just didn't look right. I think enough people enjoy this for them not to put it on sale, but I think it should be on sale. I honestly think they should discontinue this and work on a better formula because it is so pretty, the packaging and the look of the pan, but if that formula isn't up to par, I don't think they're gonna sell as many as if this was a really creamy highlighter, because it's not that hard to make a nice highlighter. Usually highlighters are nice. You can find drugstore highlighters that are super bright and blinding and creamy. It's not that difficult. The last product I want to talk about is another luxury product that I just can't believe is this much money. I know that with luxury brands like that, that's not how it works. It's not like you have an expensive product and then 3 years later, oh, it's all of a sudden on sale because it's not new anymore. I'll just tell you what it is and then we can talk about it. This is the Christian Louboutin Lubelac Lip Lacquer. Butchered that, but oh well. This is $85. It is a liquid lipstick that you can wear around your neck. It has like a little chain on the top of the tube. It is in the shape of an icicle. I believe this was one of the first WTF videos that Tarte ever did, was reviewing one of these lipsticks, and the reviews are okay. It has 3.5 stars, which isn't awful, but for $85, it should be better than that. I don't know who is buying this, and probably a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm a college student, I'm 20. People in my vicinity that I am with every day, we're not buying $85 liquid lipsticks, let me tell you that right now. But I just don't understand who is, and I don't understand how they have that demographic. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people who have the money to spend on things like this, but I've just never experienced that. I've never been around makeup lovers who buy all these luxury things. It's crazy to me. I honestly just can't wrap my head around it. So to me, I'm like, oh my God, $85, like please lower that price tag. But at the same time, I know I'm not the target demographic for this product. I probably will never buy a lipstick that expensive, but some people do. It's just in my mind, I'm like, that's almost $100. You can do so much with $100. I would never spend that on a liquid lipstick, never. Really quick, I have an Octoly review for you. This is the Saturday Skin Bright Potion Probiotic Power Serum. It has this pretty reflective packaging. It says that you should use this morning and night, but I've only been using it in the morning. You're supposed to rub it in and then pat it on with your fingertips. And something I've found is that this is a serum, but it kind of acts as a glowy primer. I don't own a primer right now, and this has been giving me that extra glow. I just don't think it's worth the price tag. This is something like $50 or $58, and that is crazy. Just to be clear, this was sent to me from Saturday Skin through the Octoly website. I do like this product. I will be using it up. I like that it's giving my face a little bit more life when I don't have a primer right now, but I don't think it's anything you need to buy. If you want a glowy primer, I recommend the Becca First Light Priming Filter. And if you want a nice serum, I feel like you can get things that are less expensive that will probably do a similar job as this. Alright guys, and that was everything for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed and would like a part 2. I feel like I could do a separate video on products that are way too overpriced at Sephora as opposed to necessarily some products that I think should be on sale. So just let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to check out Lauren May Beauty's original video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!